The man who always smiled. Trevor had been seeing the man for years, always somewhere in the neighbourhood, always walking at an unhurried pace, hands in his coat pockets, eyes soft, expression gentle, and always offering a small nod and a warm, quiet smile. Not a creepy smile, not a forced one, just pleasant. The kind of smile people used to give each other before the world got tired. Trevor would smile back, of course. It felt rude not to, and the man would continue on his way, never stopping, never speaking, never doing anything but smiling. It became part of the rhythm of Trevor's life, a harmless little ritual until the night it wasn't. His neighbour was out front that evening, leaning against the wall with a can of lager, music thumping through the thin plaster of their adjoining flats. The man stank of weed and stale sweat, and his eyes had that permanently irritated squint, like the world was a bright light shining directly into his face. "Evening," he muttered, though it sounded more like a warning than a greeting. They exchanged the usual awkward nods. Then the smiley man appeared at the end of the street. He walked the same way he always did, calm, steady, serene. When he passed, he gave that familiar nod, that gentle smile. Trevor smiled back. The neighbour didn't. Instead, he scowled. "Fuck off." The smiley man didn't react. He simply kept walking, smile unchanged. The neighbour spat on the pavement. "Creep. I reckon he's a nonce or something. Always smiling at people. Weird bastard." Trevor felt a flicker of discomfort. He'd never thought of the smiling man as anything but harmless, but the neighbour's tone was so certain, so venomous, that he left a sour taste in the air. The smiling man turned the corner and vanished. A few nights later, the neighbour's music was louder than ever, some bass-heavy track shaking the walls. Trevor lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering if he should complain again. He never did. The neighbour was the sort of man who turned every conversation into a confrontation. Then came the thump, a heavy, sickening sound, followed by the screech of the record needle dragging across vinyl. Then silence, too sudden, too complete. Trevor got up, heart thudding, and stepped out of his front door. The neighbour's door was slightly ajar. A faint metallic smell drifted out. "Hello?" he called. "You alright?" No answer. He pushed the door open. The smiling man stepped out. His hands were wet, dark, his expression unchanged, that same gentle, quiet smile. For a moment, the world seemed to tilt. The smiling man looked at him, eyes warm, almost sympathetic. "There is no one sadder," he said softly, "than one who has no smiles left to give." A flash of light, maybe lightning, maybe imagination, illuminated his face, and beneath the skin, for the briefest instant,